Sophie, Countess of Wessex, 55, and Prince Edward, 56, have two children, Lady Louise Windsor, 16, and James, Viscount Severn, 12. James is Queen Elizabeth II's youngest grandchild and made royal history in a very special way. Royal christenings are a rite of passage for all royal children, and James was no exception. He was christened in the private chapel of Windsor Castle on April 19, 2008. James' christening set a new royal tradition for a very important reason. Before James, every royal baby since Queen Victoria's reign had worn the original Huntington lace christening gown commissioned by Victoria for her daughters. The gown was worn by 62 royal babies, including James' older sister Lady Louise. However, by 2008 the gown had become too fragile to continue using, and the Queen commissioned a replica to be made to replace it. James was the first royal baby to wear the replica gown, which has been worn by all royal babies since. The most recent royal baby to be christened in the replica gown was Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's son Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor. Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, and Prince William's three children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis, all wore the gown at their christenings too. The replica gown will continue to be used by the royal family for years to come. While James is the Queen's grandson, he is not an HRH. Sophie and Prince Edward decided against raising their children with royal titles. But James and his sister Lady Louise are known by their parents' subsidiary titles instead. The Queen created Prince Edward Earl of Wessex on his wedding to Sophie, and so Lady Louise and James use the titles relevant to the children of an Earl. Louise and James will be able to decide whether or not to use HRH styles when they turn 18. Prince Edward is expected to inherit his father Prince Philip's Duke of Edinburgh title in future. When Edward becomes the Duke of Edinburgh, it is expected that James will inherit the Earldom of Wessex. While Lady Louise is Sophie and Edward's eldest child, the law of primogeniture prevents her from inheriting her father's peerage. James recently joined his parents and sister for a special royal engagement. The Wessex family helped clear litter off a beach in Portsmouth last weekend. The eco-conscious royals wanted to convey their fears around climate change and promote the work being done locally to protect the environment.